So Pi back again, and today we're gonna play Genshin for the last time. I'm gonna talk about people quitting this game, a lot of them over the disappointment of this first anniversary BS. Talk a little bit about gaming in general. Uh, uh, the community, gaming companies, just to kind of get it all out in the open. It is a shame that so many people are leaving this game uh, because of corporate greed. I mean, that's what it comes down to. People that are loyal to a video game, try to play, enjoy the game, spend their money on it, their hard earned money. And these companies just take advantage of people to the point where, content creators that have been putting out content for quite some time are fed up with it. Um, um, this game would be good, it would be, but because of uh, the way this company has tried to monetize this game, it's just kind of ruined it for everybody. I mean, they take away from the community so much and never give back, and they wonder why people are upset all the time. This isn't how it should be. There should be a close knit community between, or close knit relationship between the community and the gaming company. But this company doesn't seem to care about the community at all. It doesn't. It panders to a specific group of people, and then everybody else just kind of gets treated like crap. I mean, people have paid so much money to play this game. I mean, I've heard stories of people ruining their lives, over a video game, and is it worth it? I mean, I've played great games, a lot of great games,
Think you can get away?
and I see so many companies that, like, after they've created these amazing, amazing games, they make the second, the third, the fourth game, different games, and then they start losing the ideal, you know, that helped them create it. I mean, some people were idealists, made video games to be, something great, create this fantastic world for people to explore and enjoy, live vicariously through even. I mean, there are some MMOs that are like that. I mean, but
Healthy body, healthy mind.
when the company stops caring about its customers and cares more about profits, that's when you see games getting ruined. I mean, you have to care about your product. You have to care about your customer. I've been in the service industry for a long time. If you don't take the time, to care for your customer and treat them well, you're not going to get that business. You're going to lose it. And no matter how much you think that you're going to push for those profits, you're gonna be screwing yourself over in the end. Henry Ford once said,
Next on the agenda?
"When you have great customer service, you don't have to worry about profits because they're immeasurable." I mean, and that's basically what a business needs to do. And this company does not do that. It's kind of a shame that you had such a fan base and stuff, and because of
Ice and frost.
you being greedy, you ruin it for everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna lose your player base, and only the hardcore fans are gonna play. I mean, but that's what they,
Brace
and
yourself.
those
Time for
people
a
are gonna be just
takeoff.
ripped off and ripped off until the point where they're just disgusted with themselves and quit.
More Rex madness.
I
I can
mean,
fix
it
this.
it is ridiculous how the system works. I mean, I don't think that the three guys that created MiHoYo ever wanted to see their company go to something like this. I mean, really, they were three guys with a fucking dream, not
Beautiful treasures are a
somebody that was just trying to make money. You know, and most of these companies like this, you know, that's what they start off as a bunch of people trying to make a great game. You know, they have that idealism, you know, and they put their heart and soul into it. And when the company becomes something else because, you know, they lose connection with the people that they're creating the video game for, it just you just see a decline. I mean, look at Bethesda and Fallout. When Fallout, I mean, what was it, Fallout 76? People were just disgusted with how bad the game was because they were trying to push a profit, you know, oriented game over what made them a good video game company. And I hate to see what's going to happen with Elder Scrolls 6 because if they keep up, you know, like any of these other companies, they're going to ruin their fucking IP. And that's what's going to happen. I mean, people aren't going to want to play Elder Scrolls anymore. And that's one of my favorite series. Absolutely fantastic, you know? I mean, Skyrim was kind of dumbed down versus Oblivion, but I mean, it was still a good experience. You got to explore, you enjoy the game and stuff. I mean, I'm afraid what these games are going to be because these companies are only concerned about profit instead of making a fucking good game. Instead of, you know, they're worried about the bottom dollar, they're worried about their investors versus, you know, making a great piece of art. Because that's what video games are, they're art. Plain and simple. I mean, you can't look at this and say that this isn't a beautiful thing, but at the same time, when the corporate greed in it just destroys what, you know, these people are trying to create. I mean, this would be a beautiful world if it wasn't for, like, all of the, you know, crap associated with it. If this was like a $70 game where you had to pay for DLCs and stuff, you think, and got your characters for free from like just playing through the game and shit, you think more people would love this game? Yes, yes. This would have been like a game of the year, no problem. Maybe game of the fucking decade. But because they did it this way, you know, and because they're so hell-bent on just making money versus, you know, keeping, you know, your community happy, they just ruin it for themselves. I mean, people aren't going to play this game in a year because they're just so fed up with it. And like I said, it's only going to be a small group of people that just, you know, don't, you know, want to give up on all the money they spent. So they're going to just spend more and more. And it's just really sad. It is. I mean, it's sad that like people like Tectone are quitting, you know, playing this game and stuff. Well, because of the stress that's come from covering it. Yeah, but I don't know. Well, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you again on the channel. Have a good one.